be want me. You know how the shit go. They be all on the ground, yelling and screaming and wanting to smoke. But I don't internet bank, I'm not gonna do it, my fingers are broke. I'm guessing it's hot in the kitchen, cause me and this nigga been cooking. While you was sweating, the nigga, my money was bubbling into some chickens. But let me get some game, that drama and bush get boring. Get your head in the game and out of the clouds, cause that's how I'm scoring. Swish. And I'm the hottest on this team, bitch. Everybody know me. You better ask about this queen shit. Loose slips, sinking shits faster than some quicksand. Run into some problems, your nigga got me like a kickstand. I'm locked in, play my position till all the cabbage come. I had to tell him, baby, slow down, cause it's a marathon. Nobody make a move till I do. Call me the Pentagon, C4 dynamite. I been about
it's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know it's non-stop, as long as you know. Ahead of the pack, everywhere that I go. Think it's a joke, think it's a game. Run to the smoke, die for the fame. Think it's a game, think it's a joke. Don't got a clue, I think you should know. I know, 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 I
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to True Talk with Queen. I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart, whether you're tuned in through Accelerated Radio, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, however you chose to tune in today, I appreciate you, okay? If you're on YouTube, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time that we go live or post new content, okay? Thank you. Be Fresh one time said that's a hot track. Thank you so much. Badass 1584. I am great. How are you, ma'am? So today, y'all, I have in the studio with us the beautiful Miss Asia. How are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
Talking to them. I'm good. Get closer to the mic a little bit. There you go. There you go. How are you today?
I'm good. How
That's
are you?
good. I'm great. So, y'all know we finna get cracking on today. And fellas, banking here. Y'all always, where my nigga at? That's what y'all be saying. So he up in here too. He in the building. I don't know if he gonna hold y'all down tonight though, cause we coming strong tonight, okay? So look, ladies, y'all make sure y'all tapped in and ready, okay? Asia. In your experience, okay, so we finna talk relationships, y'all. Y'all know every time we get on relationships, it gets popping up in True Talk, right? So, Asia, I want to know from you, being a married woman, y'all, Asia is married, okay? She has a whole husband, so don't come on here with the shenanigans, okay, y'all? But having a husband, tell me one of the things that you face in your relationship that you did not think that you would face as a married woman, as opposed to just, being in a monogamous relationship.
I think that the biggest for me is the amount of women that are attracted to my husband because he's a husband now.
Oh, okay. So I could feel that. I could feel that because they do tend to come out the woodworks when they know they taking, period.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have to be a husband. They could just be a man that's for real in a committed relationship. And honey, they coming.
Mm-hmm.
They coming like flies to shit. I'm just saying. And so how do you deal with that? Because, on True Talk, you be listening, so you know how we get down at True Talk, okay? At True Talk, we here to learn. Like, yes, we talk about all these different things, and sometimes it's funny, sometimes it gets a little crazy, sometimes it's emotional, you get what I'm saying? But we here to learn from each other and find new ways of doing things. And maybe sometimes even just get that comfort of knowing that somebody else feel where I'm coming from. You feel what I'm saying? So tell me, how do you handle those situations when they arise?
So for me, it's about talking to my husband. So unfortunately, and I'm probably about to get dragged, men don't see things the way that women see it. So we can see, can we cuss on this show?
Yes, we can.
We
You
can
can
see
say
the
what
bitch
the
when she on
hell
her way,
you want to say.
right? So we can see the bitch. We can see when she overly liking his stuff, all of a sudden becomes a fan. So my husband writes erotica. So he's out there, and so they start to act different and move different. So I have to teach him what they are doing and the different signs so that he doesn't fall into the trap, and then one day it leads to something that it shouldn't. On the reverse, I'm also not insecure. I have my seat on my throne, and I'm never coming off of it for a bitch. So
Come on.
if he chooses
Come on,
to do
say
something
that.
that he's not supposed
Can we
to
get
do,
some
that's
bells and
between me
whistles
and
and
him.
stuff? Why ain't no bombs
Okay.
dropping and
Okay.
shit now, bang? It be an explosion in here most of the time. You feel me? Ain't nothing happened when you said that. Y'all,
So
Bang done dropped the ball, y'all.
So to me, a woman, once you become a wife or even start a family, because to your point, you can start a family and never desire to get married, but you could want to have a relationship with somebody forever. You live together, you're doing these things together, right? As a woman, you have to be really confident in yourself and know that even if they do make a mistake or fall off, I know you talked about this before with the alpha male, if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, even if he makes a mistake, you're going to work through it with him. So it's about letting that bitch know too. You might rock the boat, but first of all, you might get your ass whooped. Okay? Do you really
First
want?
and foremost.
Do you really want?
Bankhead in
with the
here
whole
choking y'all. I don't think he gonna make it through the show.
So I'm corporate, but I'm from the hood. First and foremost,
Right.
I don't have no problem snatching somebody by their throat. So do you really want those problems? Number one, but you still can't follow him. You can't. It's nothing that you could do to make it not happen, except for to communicate with your spouse, to communicate with your partner. And if it doesn't work out, hell, it's a contingency plan for everything. What you gonna do next? But don't drive yourself crazy.
I agree with that. And y'all, first of all, do y'all see where I get some of my bad habits from? I got negative influences around me. You feel me? She ready to turn up. Y'all think I be playing when I tell y'all I be chilling in corporate America. I chill with like-minded individuals. We about our business. You feel me? But all of us get gutter sometimes.
Period.
I'm just saying, just because a person grow up and decide to be more laid back and more reserved,
A lady.
you feel me? Get on their throne and do their thing. That don't mean that other stuff don't exist no more. It just mean we put it on the back burner. We buried that.
Be a whole person now.
You feel me? And I'm proud of us.
Period.
You know what I mean? Badass 1584 said, Asia, you better speak the truth. Emperor amongst Kings, thank you so much for tapping in. Miss Drenay, to you, I see you. Thank you so much. Emperor amongst Kings said, pretty lady. Thank you. Okay, so listen. And, okay, she just came to y'all as a wife, right? And as a girlfriend, I'm gonna say, even as a girlfriend, y'all, that you have a right to stand up to your man in every situation that affects you. If it includes him, it includes you. Period, point blank. Because everything he do, how he move, who he talking to, and everything, the mistakes he make, all of that affects you. Everything affects you. So don't be afraid to speak your mind, speak your truth. You get what I'm saying? Now, in my situation, me being the aggressive female, so they say, you feel me?
I don't know where they get that from.
Me neither. I'm
play
so
too much.
sweet, right? But me being the aggressive female, I can come to them and say, I come to my dude and say, you know what, babe? I noticed X, Y, and Z, and I'm feeling like this. Do you think, is it something you feel like you need to say to me before I just move on with this assumption and this feeling that I done created? on my own?
Talk to your brain.
Period.
Or do you want me to move forward like this, or do you want the opportunity to help me understand a whole nother version of this that maybe I ain't noticed or paid attention to? Maybe I'm misinterpreting this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But don't be afraid to talk, y'all. Just say your shit, okay? Don't be like me. I be trying to keep the peace right now, right? And when I get home, I'm a fucking firecracker. I'm over boiling, can't go to sleep, because I really want to say what I need to say. But me, since I'm a very direct person, I don't want to address the situation on the phone.
Right.
And I'm definitely not doing it through no text message.
Right.
I need to be face to face. And I think it's because I need to know for a fact you see me, hear me, and understand me. Am I lying, sister?
So here's a part of the problem. Yeah. So here's a part of the problem, right? They tell you that first, a queen is a queen in any relationship, and a queen does what?
Move how they can.
Period. And they protect everything that's about them, right? The lioness protects, and the lioness goes out and kills, right? So before you send me out there to choke a bitch, I'm trying to tell you, just tell me what I need to know. Let's talk about this. But I think that a lot of men are so afraid that their options are going to be taken away in the midst of them trying to take away your options that they can't be honest. See, a real player is going to tell the truth, because guess what? If I tell you the truth and you make a decision, then I'm a real player. But if I'm lying, how you sitting up there barking about that? You lied to get what you got. You're not telling the truth.
But wait a minute, though, because that would mean the real players is the women, though. You feel me?
So
Because
you
we
feel
the
where I was
only
going with
ones.
that? You feel where I was... Okay.
Okay. Y'all see us in this studio, we popping. Bank is not appreciating none of it. You feel me? Be Fresh one time said, hey, sis, I get all types of ladies that come for me, and I see men that come for my fiance all the time. And it happens. It happens.
It's sad.
Oh, especially
it's so
the
disrespectful.
ladies. Especially
if y'all saw our inboxes in real life, y'all would really, really take a humble step back, because our inboxes. Just think about this, right? So a woman is coming and offering you the one piece that she has that she knows you want, but a man, when he comes, he's offering trips, he's offering money, he's offering things, right? He's offering a whole package. I could take care of you, I could do this for you, I could do that for you. And your girl is not even responding, or she responding like, I would never disrespect my man like that. So how can you not treat her like the queen that she is, when this girl that's in her one bedroom apartment sleeping on a mattress on the floor offered you an experience, and you just ruined your whole life for an experience that you could have took whatever she told you? I'd have took that and been like, good looking out, I'm finna go do that with my girl though.
Right.
But y'all don't do that.
No, they not doing that.
You just
at all.
got such an ego.
It ain't even an ego. They just get pumped up real fast and they lose control. Like
but they at home doing the texting back and forth. Your girl in the next room. You done got in the car.
It's the experience, Bank. I'm gonna need you to speak into the mic so that when we come for you, they understand fully why we're coming for you. We don't need no victimization going on around here. You feel me?
It's just the experience.
Okay. It's the
experience.
So because it's just an experience, do that mean we supposed to delete the whole fact that this is reality though? This experience is reality. It's not make believe.
Nah, it's just an experience. I don't know if you. That's up to the woman if she want to delete it. It's like, whoo.
So can I say this? I think that a lot of men, that goes back to you not seeing what we see, right? Mm-hmm. You see just an experience, right? So you go over there and you break that girl off and y'all had that experience. Now she want a husband because she only wanted you when you were in a relationship. She's seeing the whole package. She's luring you in with that experience.
That's probably true, but if you're a true player, man, you'd be like, I just that one time, taste it and leave and go on.
What man you know did that?
I'll keep my mouth shut. I know a couple.
He can't break the bro code.
I know a couple, but yeah.
He can't break the bro code, y'all.
I was about to say,
I was like, do it.
He almost answered you though. You feel me? He got nervous at the end. Be Fresh one time say, I always say what's on my mind, real shit. As you should.
As you should.
That's the most important part of the whole situation, because when you start trying to, and I'm guilty of this, when you start trying to protect a person's feelings, that's when it go all wrong, because shit just get the brewing and growing. It's growing ridiculously. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And anything that goes unattended gets out of control.
Real life.
You get where I'm coming from? So you absolutely have to make sure that you're speaking up in regards to the things that affects you, especially if it affects you negatively, okay?
So I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's just say that man wants to take that experience, right? Married or otherwise, because people do a whole bunch of different stuff now. What works for you in your marriage, you have, or your relationship, is what you have to do. So let's just say dude comes to you and he's like, okay, I want this experience because this sound bomb. Babe, I promise I'm not going to do nothing else. And then your girl turn around and say, bet, because I got one I want to do too.
Bank, talk to us, cause that's a good thing.
My bad, I was posting something.
Okay, so boom, you in the relationship or marriage, right? And you go to your woman like, babe, I want this experience, but it's only an experience. It's only gonna be a one-time thing. And
With another person.
With another person. This is what you tell your girl, right?
Up front,
and,
okay.
And she says, all right, bet, because it's somebody that I want to do too. Boom, what you doing? You still want the experience, player?
Ha! Nah, you can't do that. Well,
And that's why they don't tell the truth. My
He
exact
said
point of what I was
nah.
saying. If it's just once, how come it's not just once for her? Because we have once too. Let's just keep it 100. Married or not, we not blind. We can see other
because when
things.
women do things, it's to hurt somebody's soul.
Baby, let me tell you, it's a whole lot of women out there doing a whole lot of stuff.
I know
that you
this
never know
generation's
about.
different. I
You
know,
want to know
y'all
why?
sneaky.
Because it's no emotion attached, and we come right home and be A1.
Sneaky.
We are.
We don't got same thing with dudes. We don't got no emotional attached to it.
That's why I'm telling you, babe.
know.
Yes, go ahead and do it. Because I got one I want too. I'll see you back at 2.
Nah, that ain't happening.
Why
You ain't-
not?
you ain't with it?
It's just you use the word just. It's just an experience. Because you didn't want that experience with me. You
No.
wanted it with her. So go on and do it. Because I got one too. And that's why they don't tell us.
Nah, y'all
Because it's not
what's
to
so
protect
hard?
us. It's because they want to do it.
Okay, but wait, what's so hard about it? Help us understand.
What's so hard about it is having the imagination of another guy blowing your girl's back out.
So what
do you
about
think
us?
you
How,
feel?
we gotta imagine what you doing with Jennifer. I don't know where that name came
Or
from, but I
Lashika.
just said.
Like, where these names come from?
I don't know.
I'm just throwing out there.
Or Jennifer.
Right?
Jennifer, we don't know nothing about you.
We picture that. We think about that.
I bet.
And
we
because
human.
because we're emotional creatures, right? We going way
Man,
deep in our
listen.
thoughts, right? In our thoughts, it's like, shit, when he did this, it made me feel like this, and now
Man.
she gonna start feeling like this
Man.
and doing X, Y, and Z. Like, we getting deep
Our
with this
imagination
shit,
takes a
okay?
mind of its own.
It just, we done created y'all a whole nother
Y'all got married
life.
and everything.
You feel me?
Y'all you done met the mama.
So, I mean, come on,
You can't do it.
why?
You can't
Come on.
experience that experience.
Why?
Miss Renee to you said, damn,
Why?
double standards. That's exactly
That's
what
all it is.
is.
A relationship is a double standard. Marriage is a double standard. You can't know. So
How do you figure that's a double standard?
what you
An
mean?
acceptable double standard, because it is a double standard. But how do you feel it's acceptable?
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Why?
He sure do wanna plead the fifth
I
alive
know.
today. K-Ball.
We trying to
Because
hold on.
you can't understand. You can't win that argument or conversation. Because
Why?
a guy is not gonna want his woman to do whatever he do on the side, or vice versa. It's just a human thing. I can't explain. I'm not a psychologist or nothing like that. I don't know. I ain't done no research. It's just
But that's the problem. We looking for people that learned from a book to tell us how to go about things and how to process things. We're asking you because you're a real person with real situations and emotions. So we're asking you so that we can deal with shit accordingly.
I'm saying. I can't give you an answer.
See,
I'ma plead the fifth.
Listen, fellas, y'all be giving Bank his props all the time. Y'all go ahead and blow up this inbox today because he is sticking to this bro code under
Hey, y'all
every.
feel me? Hey, shout out all the bros.
I cannot. Okay, so sister, let's do this.
Give me y'all explanations. What's up?
For what?
What y'all just asked me back on y'all?
No, because I didn't say that I would do that.
I don't want the experience.
Yeah,
But I'm
I don't
saying
want the experience
if we're
either.
gonna
That-
do it, we're one. So you do it
Yeah.
and I do it.
Nah, no.
But you want me to accept yours?
You don't have to accept it.
No, most of y'all think we should.
You don't have to. It's a choice. Once a guy do something, it's the choice of the woman if she gonna stay there, accept it, or not accept it and leave.
Or
And
you
you
mean
want to
forgive?
know? And you want to know the coldest part about that? If she choose to opt out of that relationship,
She
now
talked about like a dog.
she abandoned you.
Yep.
She left you
It
for
was
dead.
just
She's
one
the
time.
she's the problem now.
It turns on her.
No.
You let your whole family go just for that? It was just one time. It was just an experience. The damn thing could have lasted for 2.5, 3 years, but it was just one, or it was just this. That word just gets used a lot, but it's never just nothing for us.
It's just one time.
Just one time for
Just
2.5
one
years.
time. All right. Just one time turns into just one person.
Right, exactly.
That's better than.
Exactly.
That ain't better. I'm
Right.
Now
saying.
she working with feelings and all
Right.
that. She working with
But
feelings and all
no,
that.
if a girl leaves on the first time and the guy say he's abandoning her, then the guy is not mature enough to look at himself and say he don't fucked up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if she actually leaves and he be like, oh shit, I did fuck up, and he accepts that, then
What's the percentage of men that you think?
like I'm not a
accepts that?
mathematician, I'm not
Here
a
we go.
relationship
Here
mathematician.
we go. But if I was asking this question about a woman, he'll have a number
part.
for us.
85.5%, you feel me? 0.9.
Right. And that was just last year.
Right?
I don't got the 2021 statistics yet. You know, I gotta wait till
Okay.
after summer, going into the winter time.
Ron said a real man not gonna let her take that heat. Thank you. Thank you
Period.
very much. See, look, he checking for
Even
shit.
if it happened, he gonna
checking
step
for
up
shit.
and say it was my fault.
Exactly. But I'm trying to. We need to learn how to get to a place where we're not in a position to have to
Period.
accept negative shit, fucked up shit.
Very true. Very true.
Here's my question too. In the way that relationships are now, here's what I find. I find that men strive to have the best type of woman, right? The one that's in corporate America, the one that take care of home, the one that got an education, the one that's just top flight, whatever their idea of top flight is, right? They want that woman. That's the one that they break they back for to get with, and then they do her wrong. But in today's society, you literally can have any type of relationship. Why didn't you go for the one that had the type of desires that you have? You could have been with somebody that likes open relationships, that allow people into the bedroom. You could have did anything. Like, it's just public now. It's no
But
private.
why
not
even
do
get
it?
in a relationship at all?
But the
if
point
you gonna
is,
do
if that's what you
wanna do?
wanted, it was accepted from both you and the girl. So why not stay in that relationship versus getting with somebody who wants the complete opposite and destroying them when you could have did it exactly how you wanted to?
And then I'm glad you said that, because I'm gonna go deeper with that, okay? Because one of my biggest concerns, like I'm so curious about this. I want somebody to give me a real answer, okay? It's a lot of fellas that tapped in, so y'all please answer me if you can, okay? How can a man or a person, period, how could you approach a person, deal with a person, have an experience with a person, and learn of all of the things that they made it through? Do you know how hard life is? People go through all kind of stuff, right? And if I was strong enough to make it through this shit, why would you then come and re-inflict
Try to
all of those
all the way back
things
down.
back on me again? You would come and do all of the same shit that you just seen that I made it
That's
through.
my point.
Why? Why not say, you know what, she been through enough shit, I'm not
I'm not
finna
even ready
play
yet.
with her.
Right. That's not even what I want. And I see how bad that destroyed her before.
Think it's like, I
Coochie.
don't want to be in here no more.
Coaching. I'm gonna learn you so I can get you. After that, I'm like, I hear you, but that shit went out the ear. One ear went out the other, but just to get to coaching.
So don't trust no nigga.
I don't know. Don't say that. Don't say that. You trust one. Shit.
I'm finna play that song when we going off.
No, I'm just saying. But yeah, you feel me? So
Miss Renee, to you said that's a good question. She wanna fucking know too.
Coachy. He just
The answer is coochie. That's what he said.
Coachy. If a guy is talking to you and you tell him all the shit you've been through, and he's like, cool, then he put you exactly the same shit. He just wants some coochie.
But see, the problem is, by the time you got to that point where you know that I've been through these things, we've established some type of connection. Like, you feel me? This done already got deep, because why else would I have told you the things that I told you? I don't trust everybody just to tell you this. I ain't just running around telling random niggas this shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, we done got
very powerful. It's powerful. I'm saying.
Well, then go get the one that aligns with what you want. That's what I just still can't understand.
So,
because you done told me all your problems, and I'm trying not to be that baby mama or that ex, and you telling me you got mama issues. All of these places that you're hurt, I'm trying to fix them, and don't worry about nothing behind closed doors. These dudes be whole babies. I'm just saying.
Yes,
and we nurture all of that, right?
Can we get some more booms and drops?
Whole.
Whole babies.
No.
I said whole babies. That's 2020 shit. I never heard of
No. Jesus, come in the building and help us.
No.
This show is going
This how
on.
rumors get started.
Oh, shit.
No.
Hair crushing myself. Hey, boo, thank you for tapping in. Y'all, listen. I swear she's not lying to y'all about these men. And listen, they
that's
have a
why laundry list of needs, and we try to meet them all. Meanwhile, we find out on the back end, we helped you through all of this, and the very knife that was in my back that I just healed from, that you maybe believe I healed from too. You helped me. You had a whole fresh new knife, a little bit longer, a little bit sharper, and you dug that motherfucker in and turned it.
Well, like I said earlier, it's just the experience to make you grow as a person too.
So you inflicting pain on me for me to grow? Why the fuck you
gonna watch a PBS special?
On both sides though, you know. But it's also what you attract, what you think in the universe too. That's what you're gonna bring into your life as well.
I don't believe that.
No.
I don't, because I've had all different kind of men, and I know people that have had. Our stories are all the same. They just are. When I hear about stories that are bad, they're all the same. So that couldn't be what you attract. Does that mean that every man is like that? And I think that would be an unfair assessment.
I think that percentage is high. That's high. What I think.
It is, because they become so selfish. They're so interested, and I don't think it's from a mean place. Let me be clear. I think it's from a hurt place. You're trying not to be hurt as well, and you didn't think maybe this relationship would turn out like that. Maybe this girl is doing the same thing your other girls did, and you waiting for her to hit you with the punchline, and in the interim you've done all this stuff, and now you got to a place where you like, damn, this is the one, but you got all that baggage, because that girl you had that experience with, she not finna let you move on and be happy with your wife or with in your relationship now that you had that aha moment. That's exactly when she coming in. She gonna inbox you, she gonna find your friends, she gonna find a way to show up at your house, she gonna find a way to all of a sudden be pregnant. She gonna do a whole bunch. It's gonna be an explosion.
It's like an NBA player.
Oh no, it is, and that's what men don't realize. First of all, I think black men are the most amazing, beautiful creatures I have ever met in my life. I don't want nothing else but a black man. You guys are so amazing, but y'all don't see it. So you say things like it's just an experience. You don't see everything else that come with it. They want to be in our spot. Look at how they try to be like us. They want to be in our spot. They not looking at it like an experience. That's what they doing to.
When you say that, you talking about other women.
Other
when
women.
They say they in our spots, they like you white two women.
No, women. Period.
One are black men. Okay,
no, women. Period.
Just clearing up because they be like, what do you mean they?
Women. Period.
Okay. Women. Period. And I feel like for the most part, people hold on to this fake ass hurt people.
That part.
You feel what I'm saying? That's not. Do y'all understand that that's not always true?
Hurt people don't hurt people.
Yeah,
do you
it's
have
that
a nonprofit?
we had this conversation.
Do you have a nonprofit?
We had this
your hurt
conversation.
place, you turned it into a place to help somebody, right?
Thank you. Because a hurt,
I never want you to feel like I feel.
person don't want nobody to feel what they feel.
Nope.
This experience was way too much, and I don't wish this on my worst enemy. Now, a broken, like a damaged, we gonna say damaged, not broken. A damaged individual might come and try to hurt you.
Right.
They don't know nothing else.
Right.
You feel me? This is all they know.
I
But
hear
a
that.
hurt person, I don't believe
Evil
that.
place was already in him.
Uh-huh.
It was already in him.
I agree.
So what about all the people that do these mass shootings? Are they damaged or hurt?
Evil.
The mass shootings they are emotionally imbalanced. That's what they are. Cause it's a temper tantrum. A mass shooting ain't nothing but a temper tantrum. You like a huge percentage of the motherfuckers who decide I'm finna go kill everybody or I'm finna blow this place up. Oh my God, they like, this person act like they don't even fucking see me.
Right.
And this person said this and this person said that, and they're over there fucking laughing and having fun while my life is like this and
Right. They second
and
grade
now
teacher don't like
and
it.
now boom, the
Right.
whole world is blowing up.
Right.
That ain't no motherfucker who just going through a regular little, like, maybe I had a bad experience today, right? That ain't finna make me go do that.
No, I hear that. Also, what I was gonna say, people that get out of relationships and get right into one, they still haven't healed from the past. So, say somebody who just healed from a relationship, by get into a relationship who's somebody who just got out who hasn't healed, and say like you just healed all y'all wounds and stuff, and you got comfortable with that person who just got out of a relationship, but he's not healed or she's not healed yet, and you know that's what usually happens sometimes as well. You be like, why this person? That's all the time. I just told him about my wounds and stuff. He's reopening them because he ain't healed or she ain't healed. You know, you have to be a healed person before you can heal somebody else in a way.
Yeah,
Or
I agree with that.
Healed and take ownership over what you did.
there we go.
Hair Crushing Myself said, preach. Created by Cassie said, just write another book with details on what not to do in a relationship, sis. You know what? I just might have to do
Period.
that.
We need a little Bible
and feature,
checklist.
look, and feature some other women in here. You feel what I'm saying? Get some testimonials and shit going on. That's what I'm gonna have to do. But in my case, in reference to what Bankhead just said, I feel like I've experienced that very thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody know I was by myself for a long time.
Long
Motherfucking time. Right? And so, the person who I thought, somebody who I felt, qualified, I guess you can say, right? To be to take on the position of a king, I had to analyze that situation and come to the conclusion that you in a space that I just came from emotionally. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if I should take that ride. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just me being a responsible adult. I don't know if I should take that motherfucking ride because it took me a very long time to be able to ride that wave without all of the emotional breakdowns, the stress, the depression,
Attitudes, the defensiveness.
you know what I mean? All of that different it took a long time. So, do I really, like, you know, it's tests come in your life, right? And they come in all different forms. Sometimes it's people, sometimes it's things. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I really feel like pursuing that, if that's the situation, like if you're still in that space that I just came from, me choosing to pursue that would be me inserting myself back into this space that I thought that I grew from, that I got over. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a telltale sign that, no, bitch, you're not over it. Because how can you see it and still choose to be in it? You feel what I'm saying?
I don't think
Now,
people get over things. Sometimes you learn how to deal with it too, and you
That's
have to
true.
be able to determine which things you're not ever going to get over. Right? That's like saying you get over death.
Right.
Because to some point, relationships it's a death. It's a part of you that went away, and you're not going to get over it. But you learn how to cope, accept it, and move forward. But to your point, getting in a relationship with somebody where you have to revisit those feelings, it brings it back up. And then you have to determine, am I in a space where I can comfortably always think about you, and we forget to think about ourselves, thinking it's selfish. No, it's the mature and right thing to do. Am I comfortable enough to revisit this and hold my shit plus help this person move forward? Or is that going to make it worse and prevent this person from moving forward because now I'm inserting my problems, I've rehashed it? You got to think about it.
Hair Crushing Myself said, you right about that, queen. I gotta go. Love you, sis. Keep sharing your truth. People need to hear it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and you have a good night, okay? In reference to what you just said, Asia, I feel like as someone who hasn't given up on love the way I thought I did, like, I guess I'm like really a hopeless romantic, right? I thought there was a time in my life where I was like, fuck a nigga, fuck relationships. Y'all experienced it with me. Y'all was on True Talk. Y'all feel me? Like, people that was really in my life, everybody know, right? But at the same time, I have this, my heart is so big and it's so soft. You get what I'm saying? And I feel I be having this battle of, okay, am I being understanding, or am I unconsciously trying to save you from something that I know I didn't like? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I see it, I identify it, and I can't let you go through this.
Right.
I don't want you to
Let me
see
put on
this.
my cape and save
you
the day.
feel me? Like, I want to fix it.
I can fix it.
I want to fix it. You feel what I'm saying? So I had that problem of determining
How much is too
which
much.
one exactly.
Because you're a natural
Exactly.
giver. That's the problem that a lot of women have. We're natural givers. So where people on the outside may look, or even that man may look and be like, oh, she's stupid, she's doing too much. First of all, nobody should ever judge a relationship, because whatever they're going through, be it a family member or a relationship with a male or female, you're dealing with things from your heart, right? So if you're a natural giver and you're a person that naturally wants to help people, why would you let somebody change who you are? You're still going to do it. But what we need to determine for those people that give too much or give a lot, I won't say too much, is where's that line? Where's that line where you say, I don't have an abundance anymore, I don't have overflow, I need to stop because this is going to lead to a place of destruction. This is a healthy place for me to stop and communicate it and be comfortable in doing so. We're not comfortable doing that.
Miss Renee to you said battle of the heart and the mind.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
Because you're trying to plan strategically, use your heart based on what you've been through.
Right.
You don't get to just love freely. It's no such thing.
I agree. And it's sad,
It's
though.
very sad.
It's sad. It's sad that it's like that. But I feel like when it comes to making a decision on whether enough is enough, I feel like the problem is it's always the ones with the big hearts. We always put everybody before ourselves, like, and especially when you done been through a lot, when you done been through the types of things that I've been through, I look at things and I can see you finna go in a certain direction, right? I know the consequences of that. I know the damage it can cause. I know all of these things, right? And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not finna let Asia go through that. I'm not finna do this. I'm finna help her out, right? And I know that inserting myself is gonna cause me some type of stress, some type of strain, right? I know this. But at the same time, with this big heart that I have, I'm like, but I can handle it. I already been through that. So I'm strong enough to do all of, like, fuck that. I'll take that on the chin. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that we need to change that mindset. But how do we effectively do that? You get what I'm saying?
By evaluating yourself and take ownership. So remember, we talked about ownership. If we can't take ownership and chastise ourselves the way we chastise other people, we're not going to move forward, right? So one of the decisions that I had to make recently, and we talked about it, was who do I help, right? So especially with having a nonprofit, I have to be really careful because I'm really vulnerable. So I need to be able to put questions in place, mechanisms in place, key people that I talk to in place that can help me make those decisions, right? So you recently helped me with, or not recently, for a couple of years have been helping me with some of the obstacles I've had in my marriage, right? But with that, you had a willing participant.
Right.
You had somebody that wasn't draining all your energy. You had somebody that didn't call you every single time I went through something, because I'm a grown-ass woman. I could do that myself.
Right.
Some people will literally come to you, drop off their problem, and they go.
Right.
because they leave it with you to fix it, and then they're gonna check with you later and see what you tell them to do.
Right.
They not handling it and growing. So are you helping them? Or are you hindering them? Are you allowing them to bring this to you and then they never have to bring it again? Or are you literally inserting yourself and fixing it so they didn't learn shit? They got to still be the victim. You didn't tell them where they own nothing.
And that's where you become their God.
Exactly.
That's where you become that.
Codependent behavior.
Exactly. And although we don't look at it that way, we don't go in with that intention, we become that for them. You
and
feel
messing
what
with
I'm
God's
saying?
plans too.
Exactly.
And God will do what? He'll tap you.
Yeah.
Because he told you not to be in that place. Did you even pray before you did that? Because God might be trying to put them in a pit by themselves so they can work it out. Because too many people have been burned by that person.
And I just discussed that on, I believe it was the last show. I had just discussed that about how sometimes we have to fall back. We can't always just help. We can't always just be there to solve the problems and help them navigate through different things, because some people need certain experiences in order to grow into the person.
How did we get
that?
here?
Thank you, Miss Asia.
We got it because we went through it.
Exactly.
Don't be no crybaby, go through it. Especially when you make decisions. We've made some decisions and that shit done turned out. We knew it. We knew going in, this is what's going to happen. Because your discernment told you, girl, don't do that, or dude, don't do that. You do it anyway. So to me, put your chest out the same way you walked into that situation and knew you was making a mistake. Be prepared to deal with the aftermath.
Right.
And go through it. If you don't go through it, are you going to learn? Are you going to be, how do you have wisdom if you don't ever do anything?
That's true.
Everybody handle it for you. I tell Queen my problem. I tell my sister my problem. I tell my mama my problem, until I burn all those bridges, because each one allowed me to be a victim. And when the one that got tired finally said, you know what, I noticed you doing this, I'm going to jump to somebody else. People cannot possibly always be in something.
And, well, some people are.
Because but I'm
Some
saying,
people
you're in it. It's not a coincidence is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Like, we have stuff that we never been through again because we handled it. We identified the signs. We owned our part. It's not about the other person. It's about you. I own my part, and I was like, I'll never do that to myself again. And it could be something where I really was the victim, but two can exist.
That's true. That's true. And the worst thing is to put to cause yourself to be the victim. When you the cause and not another person or thing or whatever, when it's you and you consciously go and do that again, you inflict that on yourself again, like that's ridiculous. That's a huge problem, and we got to figure out how not to do that, how not to allow that to happen,
And to believe that you're worth more.
and I think that's where the problem is. You know how many people is walking around that don't believe in themselves at all?
They don't.
At all. That everything that they know about themselves is what somebody else said about them.
They've never.
And it
even
might
tried
not
nothing
even be
different.
valid. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you worried about what they called you, what they said your mama was.
How many likes you got on
what
Facebook or Instagram?
We ain't gonna
Talk
talk
about
about them motherfucking
But that
likes.
that literally messes with your psyche.
It does.
They've done a study on it. It for real messes with your psyche. It makes you
does.
believe that people don't love you or like you or somebody else is better. That's not the case. And if you really feel that way as an adult, you need to get off social media.
And we had that discussion. Remember when we were talking business, and it applies to regular life as well. When we were talking business and we talked about how Instagram was taking away the fact that you can see all of these likes and stuff like that, right? Remember you said, well, Queen, how you feel about it? What you think? And I said, I think it's a great idea because now they just leveled the playing field. You feel what I'm saying? Because the people that you looked at as a celebrity or you looked at as the man or whatever the case may be, you don't even know if that's facts now.
Nope.
It could be me.
Yep.
I dress just like them. I'll wear my hair just like her.
Or said the
We
same
just ate
thing.
the same food. So how do you know I'm not popping like them?
And I know that's true, and it matters because you know how when you go through and you see the likes or whatever, it'll give you a snapshot of some of the people you know that have liked it. Do you know how many things I've looked at because I've seen like you liked it or somebody else did, and it made me pay attention. Just because I'm busy as hell, I don't have time, but it drove my thoughts.
Right.
They did that on purpose so that it would work that way. How many people, we went to a seminar, right? We went to a seminar and they talked about everything we already knew. We paid to go to the seminar to tell us that what we knew was what we knew. Now, I'm going to just put it out there. I have 4 degrees and 20-something years experience in what I'm doing. I paid somebody to tell me I knew what I was talking about, and we got there and both of us was like, so we going to lunch today or what we going to do? Because clearly just because they got a name they could do it, but I could have, here's what I would have did. They give you just enough. I'm over here offering to give you all of it for free and you won't even pay attention to my channel, but I'm offering to give you the whole package that I paid for free. This person got on and repeated a slogan and y'all in here clapping and then lost your mind and signing up for the next thing. But the person that you
For
looking at
thousands of dollars.
you looking for mentors and people to aspire to be that are on this big old platform. But meanwhile, you got the best person sitting right next to you, and if you partner with that person, you can grow. Kind of like Judy and Super and Tokyo. You got your own people right in your own neighborhood, but their name is not big enough. So the same way you downplaying somebody else, you wonder why people downplaying you. We need to change that maybe and start growing together. And that's in relationships, business, friendships. Again, we're talking about, the initial question was what is the biggest thing I deal with? And it's that people look at me and my husband and now they want him because he's a husband. You want the things that you see because you see that it's in a package.
Husband exactly. Can we make sure we throw that part in there?
I would just like to be a successful wife.
You are very much so a successful wife.
See what I mean about the things that we need to hear? It was no point in me hearing that. I already know how she feel about me. But the point is, there are certain things that you're looking for that you don't need to look for. They're already there. And all you need to determine is how to keep the bad stuff out.
I think simply put, stop looking for validation. Stop looking for that. And
it's a distraction.
And not even just that. I think it's a way of people feeling good about themselves or about their day. Like, you feel what I'm saying? A compliment, so to speak, right? But that's where we have to get in the habit of, I don't know how many of y'all do affirmations. I do that. You know what I mean? Manifestation, I believe in all of that, right? And I feel like as a people, especially women, because we have to be these superheroes, and unless your head is all the way in the game, you can fuck up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like we need to get in the habit of getting in the mirror in the morning. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself how much of a fucking boss bitch you are. You feel what I'm saying? Tell yourself how strong and phenomenal you are. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, say this shit to yourself. Don't wait for that bitch to come over here and say that. Yeah. Don't wait for this nigga to walk in the house and say that. He probably just fucked up anyway. And
I was just gonna say, you know, one of your affirmations should probably be, I'm better than being a side piece. Listen. We ain't got time for that topic.
Why? We ain't got time for that topic.
It's always time.
They accepted it?
They don't accept it. That's why they do crazy stuff like show up at your house.
They accept it. I accept it.
They don't accept
side
it.
Pieces are accepted?
They accept it, or they're accepted.
By who?
People
the men?
accept them?
Yes, they're accepted by the men. Bitch, they accept them.
Because that's always matter. Because guess what? When that woman is jumping on that woman, that man is standing there like, you shouldn't let her beat you like that. He ain't gonna help you. That sound like the damn Trump supporters doing all of that stuff, and they the ones out there getting beat up and thrown in jail. But you all for Trump. Okay, I'm sure he does accept you because he getting what he want. But at the end of the day, he's not gonna fight for you.
Do y'all see how she just compared the side pieces to Trump supporters? That's
deep.
That
shit.
All right, guys have side pieces, right? Women have work husbands and work boyfriends.
I do not, but yes, they do.
They do.
They do.
They do
and
have
I always thought that was inappropriate too.
I do not agree with it at all.
Let me drop some bombs for Marla right there. You feel me?
I do not agree with that because I'm just that chick. Like, what you will never do is put me in a position where I embarrassed, disrespected, or belittled my man.
Ever.
My motherfucking man is the king. If I'm walking around talking about I'm the queen, right? My man absolutely has to be the king, and you're gonna know that he is. Facts. And you're gonna address him as such. You're gonna respect them as
Facts.
such. You gonna approach him as such. You feel what I'm saying?
So y'all not
I'm the
accepting.
fucking
Y'all not
enforcer.
accepting a Starbucks.
I do not.
I don't accept nothing from
I really
no
don't.
man that you
Nah.
can go to. You ain't never gonna be able to approach my man and be like,
Not even a donut.
I did
If
this
you bring
for
it in
your
for the whole
girl.
office, that's different. If you bring it in just for me, no, I'm not, because I'm really not ever disrespecting my husband or any relationship I've ever been in. My biggest thing, I don't know about everybody else, but don't tell me something or give somebody something that they could bring to me to make my face change. If they bring it to me and I'm like,
That wasn't a face change.
Man.
That looked like Chucky Bride.
yeah, don't compromise my freedom. I'm just saying, I might snatch and grab you by the throat, but I don't think that you should do that. If you want to do all of that, just be single. You have a choice. Just be single, then you can do whatever you want to do.
I just wanna. Is it a bad thing? Come on, Bank, talk to me, okay? You rapping for the men right now, okay?
Yeah, what it do?
Is it a bad thing that I just wanna be with one
man.
motherfucker?
I just wanna be a wife.
I wanna love him.
Take care of him, uplift him.
I wanna hump on him.
Be
I
his
gotta say it
peace.
like that because the fucking door open. But I wanna hump on him. I wanna motherfucking fall. I wanna go crazy. I wanna fucking cry. I wanna do everything with this one
man.
motherfucker. Is that hard to ask for? Is that too much?
Nah, what? Go do it.
You motherfuckers don't let
Y'all
us.
don't let us.
What
Y'all
you
don't let
mean? What you mean?
And the side Trump pieces don't let
I
us.
don't. What you mean we don't let you?
You don't let
y'all
us.
don't.
Y'all go out there and fuck up because you know that we gonna accept you back. You know
You out the market. You can't say nothing. You good,
I'm human.
but you good.
I speak real. I'm human. You don't think my marriage has been tested?
Probably.
Exactly. That's a problem.
We human. Yeah, very true. Yeah,
That's what is reality.
I'm saying y'all don't fucking let us. I'm sticking to that.
we let you.
How?
How?
When?
Y'all don't let us. Let's flip
Let's
it.
talk
Lord
about
Jesus.
it. Let's talk
We,
about
got, we only got 7 minutes. So
Well, goddamn it, you got a lot
Well,
of
you
shit
got
you
it.
need to say in
You got
7
all
minutes.
7 minutes.
You better sum it up like it's a report in
I don't have nothing
English
to say.
class.
You got all 7
what you
minutes.
mean? What? Y'all don't let us either.
How? What should we
How?
do different? Educate us.
I can't say what to not do. Everybody's different for the man or women, you know.
What would you want?
What you mean? What I want? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. That's why I'm single.
The way this flipped.
Oh my God.
He was just so strong and adamant about this.
It was just a question. I didn't
And
expect
then
the hog
he
get thrown
came
back
through
at me.
and
Well, you said you
folded.
don't let us, so we don't let you how?
He
That
folded.
came from somewhere. Don't buckle.
I was just supporting the men. I wasn't let y'all just bash us.
Well, then you got to drive it home. Support him.
I didn't have no follow up. I didn't.
I love the honesty.
I didn't have. There's
swear
my
to
honesty.
God.
I was hoping some comments would come in and like, "Hey, bro, I got you." But
Fly
oh boy, hey, what happened to old boy? He used to be commenting every week. He ain't commenting all day.
He been out of town. My ass Redbone said, I love you, boy. I'm so proud of you. I'm going to watch the replay. I can't hear where I'm at. Okay, thank you so much. I love you too.
But how guys don't allow it?
Y'all don't allow
Because you
a
don't focus.
motherfucking... Yeah.
You have no.
Can you please?
You
That's
have,
the-
You don't focus. You don't have any type of discipline. You're doing too much. You don't stop any of your behaviors you had before. When I get in a relationship, I was
I'm gonna go
off
look at
top, like,
myself
let
in
me
the
stop
mirror.
doing. No, really, you do. You have to be like,
He
okay,
trying to be funny.
what is this not serving? Too much
Motherfucker.
temptation? Stop putting yourself in places where you would have temptation if you're not
I
strong
feel
enough.
like this,
because I have to
y'all.
remove myself.
I
Everybody
feel like
does.
this. I feel like a man who is not strong enough to maintain who he is or what he's trying to become, I think that man needs to stop going to places that single motherfuckers
That part.
is hanging out at.
Where all the
and
temptation
where they're doing all of this other little
Right.
shit. If your goal is to be this stand-up man for this woman and build this family and become this empire and all, if
Everything
this is
you
the
told her.
storyline, right? If this is the storyline that y'all shooting for, you ain't got no business at the shit for the bald head hoe shit. You ain't supposed to be at that.
The BBW battles and shit.
I like how you threw that in there. I like that. You ain't supposed to be there.
Nah.
You need to hang
Or
with
take your girl
motherfuckers.
with you.
You
Start
need to
putting her-
hang
if you
with
still like those
motherfuckers
things,
that's
take her
in
with you.
relationships, that's doing
I
things
feel
that
it.
successful motherfuckers
There's ways
do.
to go around it, but
Hey, y'all
just
gotta
keep-
start talking, looking at each other when y'all say these things. Cause I feel like y'all focusing it on me, and man, I'm feeling a
because
little.
we're trying to
I'm like,
learn.
whoo,
We're trying to learn
Ooh.
you so you can take it back to the kingdom.
sheesh.
You can take it back to the
I'm
kingdom.
sweating over here, deep down. I'm like, man, they is throwing them at me today. I don't know what
He
to
needs the
say.
AC
I need
on
some
full blast.
Now, I understand that. I hear you. Guys should take their women to certain things that,
If you want to still
if
do it.
there is temptation there. But the women should also feel like they should want to go too, though, you know?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be like, nah, I don't want to go.
Oh, for sure.
I don't want to do that. You
For
always
sure.
go, da-da-da. Then they have a complaint like, why you...
Yeah, I agree. But that's about having a conversation, just like we talked about earlier, the
what's so
honest
funny?
conversation.
You know what's so funny? We, after every conversation, we always end up, it ends up on communication.
Because it really is, right?
Every
Like we
time.
talked about it earlier, if you come to me and tell me that you presented with this offer and I tell you I am too, then that's a conversation, right? So if you tell me I'm still into these things, this is what I want to do in a relationship, I have a choice to make. I can either go with you or I can accept that you might be in some temptation. But me, I'm going to go ahead and go with you because I might enjoy some of the stuff too. So let's just talk about it.
Well, me, I'm opting out. I'm gonna tell you to go live
It
your
depends
best
on what it
life.
is.
I don't give a fuck what it is. If it involves other motherfuckers, you need to go do what you gonna do because I just don't have the patience or the
Lord have
time.
mercy.
I would rather sit at home and motherfucking watch Lifetime.
Sister,
Okay,
you
what
can't
about
do
what about
that.
if the guy's profession, whatever his profession, places him in those
My
temptation
husband does.
tapes? Dope.
Yeah, one of the things he does, it does.
So how do you go?
Take me with you.
Okay, that's
And not every time, but
That's
take
all
me
it
with you.
takes. Just take-
Yeah.
so you could just see the environment.
So I could let them bitches know I'll choke them if they try to get with my husband.
Oh,
And so they can
shit.
see he got a wife. And I don't play no
real.
games. And we in this business together. He's there because it's
But
a
don't
business.
you? But don't you think them seeing you will make them want him more?
However they want to commit suicide is their business.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Like.
Fucking
I told
shit.
you I
I'm
can't
just saying.
control
Like. I'm
nobody
just saying.
else.
Like saying you. Like you bringing yourself to the fire. You're just adding more fuel.
So then what you saying, we all supposed to be Mormons and nobody do
I didn't
nothing?
say. I didn't say that.
I'm just saying.
I didn't say that.
You can only handle it the best way that you can, right? You have
Very
to
true.
do with
Communication at the end of the
it.
day.
Period. That's it.
I ain't got none of that. I ain't getting involved in that shit right there. Fuck
And you
that.
better stop just sitting at home watching Lifetime. You gotta go out the house.
I don't want to. They fucking. That it's temptation out there. Temptation for me to go to prison, and I don't want to go. I don't want to.
I'll bail you out,
go.
sister.
No, I don't want
bail you
that. We can use that money to buy some property
Hello.
or some shit. We don't want to use it for bail. Shit, I'm sick of this shit.
To be continued.
Right? No, but listen, y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in with us tonight. I thank you, Asia, for coming through. We had a ball tonight. Bank, thank you for standing up for the fellas, even though you folded under pressure. I don't know how they gonna like that part. But y'all, make sure y'all following the Candy Line. That's Candy Line with a K. And can you tell them where to find your nonprofit, please, ma'am?
Sure, divinepurpose.com, or you can visit me on Queen TT Loves on YouTube.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you,
thank
thank
you.
you.
And y'all, follow me. Subscribe to YouTube, okay? Thank you.
That's how I'm scoring. And I'm the hottest on this team, bitch. Everybody know me. You better ask about this queen shit. Loose slips, sinking shits faster than some quicksand. Run into some problems, your nigga got me like a kickstand. I'm locked in. Play my position till all the cabbage come. I had to tell him, baby, slow down. Cause it's a marathon. Nobody make a move till I do.